At Philadelphia. If the playoffs started today, they'd hold the number 5 seed. Of course, they're looking to build on that.
And seeing where the 76ers are, they've remained right there kind of in the middle of the playoff race. But we're so used to seeing this team be at the top of the heap. They have to be a little bit disappointed.
Yeah, I'm sure they are, but the important thing for them is simply to get in, because at that point, they're contenders.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Dub is out there with Red Hot. Then it's Junior. Then it's Freak. And it's Askins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Trailblazers, Oakley is out there with Big Daddy. And it's ABC. Then there's Red Hot. And it's Dub in at the 3 spot.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
ABC passes to Red Hot. Dub, and he slams it one-handed.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And late in the season, we see playoff teams, Greg, resting their star players. Any excuse for lottery teams doing the same thing?
Not as far as the league is concerned. If they're healthy, what's the goal? Throwing away games is not acceptable.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
To the left side wing. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Inside, Oakley lays it up off the glass. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Portland.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Red Hot, and good that time. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. 3-point lead. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
The 76ers trail by 3, and it's Junior missing. He lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Freak throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Almost entirely new group here for Portland. Primetime's checked in for Big Daddy. Big Dog comes in for Oakley. Halliburton's checked in for Dub. And it's Red Hot in for ABC. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Big Daddy's checked in for the Great One. Big Daddy comes in for Junior. Freak's checked in for Dub. And Dub subbed in for Red Hot. Here's Harrington. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. They trail by 1. There's 31 seconds left here in the opening quarter. It's good. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Freak. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
The pass to Red fires the three, and it's Halliburton missing. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. 76ers lead by 2. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
They've got Red Hot. Big Dog is out there with prime time. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Red Hot in at the shooting guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Big Daddy. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Down low, here's Big Dog. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Vanderbilt. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Halliburton passes to Red Hot. Just 4 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And it's Livers missing. The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Harrington, the pass to Big Daddy. It's good from long range. Big Daddy's got the lead up to 5 now for the 76ers. Trailblazers shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Here's Livers. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Livers has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. And the NBA shifting the rules. We're seeing record-setting scoring. But, Clark, some think the officiating has shifted too far in the offense's favor. What do you think?
Well, I can certainly understand that sentiment, Kevin. It has created a circumstance where the offense does have the upper hand. That's always been the case, but it's tilted more so that way. But I think it's good for the game. Basketball is a contact game, but it's not a wrestling match. So I don't have a problem with the way the game is officiated as it is right now.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Big Daddy's checked in for prime time. Oakley comes in for Big Dog. Hubbs checked in for Halliburton. And ABC subbed in for Red Hot. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. The Great Ones checked in for Freak. Junior comes in for Big Daddy. Hubbs checked in for Freak. And it's Red Hot in for Doug. Oakley misses. The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
The 76ers shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Poked loose. And they're moving it up. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Hugh. He can't get that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Blue. Out of hand on it. There's a minute 47 left to play here in the half.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Pass to Junior. Off target from three-point range.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
After two misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
That's tipped. Here's ABC. He has 6. Shot by you, no good. Here's Junior. No good on the triple.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
And that one misses from Blue. ABC passes, delivers. Here's you. Here's Oakley. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Can they get it? Sinks the three-pointer. Red Hot's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia. With 1 on the clock, the shot missing. It's all tied in Portland. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Doc. Assess your team's performance in the first half.
Well, we wasn't scoring and we were turning the ball over. I like our pace. We just can't turn the ball over.
Thanks, Doc. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
This kind of defense won't cut it. You have to get yourself in position to contest shots. This means making the right reads and putting forth the effort. They've done neither, and the opponent is taking advantage.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Philadelphia?
We have to love the second unit. I mean, the effort they displayed, they're doing much more than giving the starters a break. We're seeing real intensity from them, particularly on the offensive end.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. ABC really making a difference here.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the 76ers, Red Hot is out there with Dub. Then there's the great one. Then it's Freak, and it's Junior in at the small forward spot. The 76ers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Here's Liver, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
There's Red Hot. Freak passes to Junior, and it's good off the back rim and in. Junior's got 5 points so far. Passes to Big Daddy. Tipped away. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
And here are the 76ers now. Philadelphia's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And the call will be against Red Hot. That's foul number 2 for him. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Primetime's checked in for Big Daddy. Big Dog comes in for Oakley. Halliburton's checked in for Dub. And it's Red Hot in for Red Hot. Freak's checked in for Philadelphia. Dub comes in for Red Hot. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. For 3 points, Harrington gets it to go from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Red Hot. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Big Daddy's checked in for Philadelphia. Freak passes to Askins. Here's Vanderbilt. From deep three-point range, they get it back. That's it to go. That one good from Askins.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Halliburton right side. Pass to Big Dog. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. Clock at 6. They get a hand on it. And a wide open look for Freak. Gets 3-pointers off the mark. Trailblazers trail by 5. Here's Red Hot. And it's Freak with the rebound.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Let's go. He's off on that one. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Here's Red Hot. Lays it up and banks it in. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Now Harrington. He's got 5. And the pass to Freak. For the 3. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Primetime. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to Red Hot. Halliburton right side. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. ABC's checked in for Red Hot. Big Daddy's checked in for the 76ers. .127 left in the third.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Freak, and Freak throws it down hard.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And Portland has possession after the Sixers pick up 2. And Portland with another turnover here. Dubs check in for the Trailblazers. The 76ers also with a sub. Dubs check in for Freak. The 76ers leading by 7. Harrington with it. He's got 5, and here's the fast break. 32 seconds left to play in the third. Knocked away. They break it out, 5 on 3. Unloads from 13. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Harrington's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers. Here's ABC. Rebound by the 76ers.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Philadelphia shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. Seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To halt the run, up again, off the mark. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. 76ers ahead, up by 12. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got red hot. Dub is out there with Oakley. And it's Big Daddy, and it's ABC in at the point guard position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Pass to red hot. Now, here's Junior. 5 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively. And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
Pass to you. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
There's red hot, and the 3 ball is good. And the 76ers lead by 9.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And there's the pass to Big Daddy over Freak. Shot by you, no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
16 feet away. Again, Philadelphia.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Red Hot, he's checked in for Red Hot. The Great Ones checked in for Philadelphia. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Thanks, David. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Passes it to Red Hot. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Pass to Freak. Here's Junior. Stolen. Now the pass to Red Hot. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And the 76ers call time here. They lead by 13. 1:36 left to play in the final quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Freak.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
They'd lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He showed leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. Now here's Freak, right at the free throw line. 1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Dub, and it's Junior with the rebound. Junior's got his 4th rebound in this one.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Philadelphia.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And guys, because they play in different conferences, this is the last time these two will face off. It has to feel good getting a clean sweep here, finishing the season series 2-0 against the Trailblazers. And as usual, great numbers and a dominant display for Freak.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends.
Here's Red Hot. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long.